A special edition concerning the Tonto Creek Bridge, and I've got with me this morning Allison Hefner and Melody Bell. Hello. And we're just people from town at this point in time connecting people together to help make sure that this bridge basically happens down in Tonto Creek. So I'm gonna turn it over, Allie and Melody.
Okay, well, there's some call to actions that we have. Everybody, they're going to be listening to two bills next week. On the 21st, they'll be listening to the Senate bill. That's Tuesday the 21st. The Senate bill 10, I think it's, let me get back to my paper, 1035.
Yep.
And then the House bill 2056 on the 22nd. When that happens, and during this time, we really need your help in getting them to understand that this is not just a bridge that people that live there want to see. This is a bridge that every community wants to see, and to make sure that this never happens to anybody ever again. We've been a part of some great community events up here and throughout the community that have really brought together a lot of people. So we wanted to reach out and make sure that everybody knows Monday the 20th, we need people to call the Senate Appropriations Committee. That's call them on the phone, and we will be able to put this stuff up in events. So you'll see it in events. We want you to share those events. We want you to do this. What that's going to do is that's going to get them primed for the meeting the next day on the 21st. Then on the 21st, we want you two things to do. Melody will talk about the second thing. We want you to call the House Transportation Committee, all of them, and tell them in both of these phone calls on the 20th and 21st, we support the bridge, we want the bridge, or build the bridge. There will be email and Facebook invites reminding you of both of these and supporting you by giving you the contact information. Also on the 21st, Melody's going to talk about the Capitol.
Emails are appropriate as well.
Yes.
So if people are working and they can't make calls, they can email the appropriation and transportation committees, but they are saying that calls are better. So the 21st is a very, very, very important time for all of us to come together, meeting at our state capitol on the 21st, when we are presenting the bill to the House, to the Senate.
Appropriations.
And if you all have Rawlings Strong shirts, to wear your Rawlings Strong shirts. If you do not have them, you can still get them. Tyler at White Mountain Tees, and I do believe Design 45 will probably do shirts as well. I'm going to connect with them to verify, and we'll put that link up on the Facebook as well. And just so everybody's clear, I have been in contact with the Rawlings family. I have full support from Bill Rawlings. Fantastic, very humble family. And we just want to be able to be there to support and help them in any way.
So on the 21st, you have to make sure that you're there between 8 and 9 a.m. to meet with Melody. Melody will be down there.
Yes.
That's going to be where you're going to sign up for request to speak. That's an online program. And understand, we've already identified
our three speakers.
Yes. And so we don't want you to speak, but in there, to be able to support the bill, you have to sign up for that program. Melody will be there to help you.
Yes.
And you just put, when it says speak, you just put no. Once you're signed into that program, you can support and any bills moving forward. It's a lifetime after that. The other thing that's really important and why we also want the Rawlings shirts on is there's going to be there's a possible press
release at 11:30.
A press
it's
conference.
Tentative right now. And so if you can get down there for that to support, that's very important as well. But the RTS program also is showing your support for the bill for the Tonto Bridge to be built.
Good.
Yeah, and I just want to let everybody know that we're going to give you specific directions and all the information that you need. So we're going to put that up. It'll be on Birdman Media. It'll be an event, and it will give you the details of how to send the email, what to put in the title of the email, who to send the email to, who to call, what to say, those kind of things specifically, so you're not stumbling through it and trying to figure it out yourself. They're going to put all the details together and give you everything that you need resource-wise to simply support.
Yes.
And that's the biggest thing is the more people that can interact and do this, the more impactful it will be and the easier of a decision it will be.
So the next day on the Tuesday, or it was Wednesday, the 22nd, is the holiday that's getting me confused.
Yes.
So Wednesday, the 22nd, this is when the House Bill 2056 is going to go in front of the Transportation Committee. Well, that day we don't have as much logistics. Melody won't be able to be down that day. We're gone to work out of the state that whole week. So if there's anybody out there that would be interested in helping to be there and to be that point person,
yes,
please reach out to Melody and let her know.
Yes.
That would be really helpful on the 22nd. And we do want people again to be able to go to the event on the 22nd. The bill will probably be heard. It says 2 o'clock on both days, the 21st yes, and the 22nd, but it will probably be heard like 3:30, especially with some of the speakers we have.
Right.
It will be the length will be very long, kind of waiting there, but the bill will go through pretty quickly.
Right. We will constantly be updating the page with information, locations, times. So it's very important that you're referring to those pages, to the link. We're going to post up a bunch of links.
Yep.
With all of this information. So if we get new information on the 21st, we'll post it immediately.
Yes.
Up there. And, share it on your page. If you're down there, take a picture, upload it, tag yourself there with us, because the more outreach we get, the better this is going to be.
So I'd like to take some time now, that to explain a little bit what has happened here. So there's 2 bills, one that is sponsored by Sylvia Allen and other individuals in the Senate. And that bill is 1035, which is requesting $18.5 million, roughly. You never know, it can change with government. But right now it's $18.5 million to build the bridge. Then the other bill, who Walt Blackman is one of the sponsors of it, David Cook is the one who wrote it. We talked to him today.
Yes.
That is HB 2056. You can look at these online. We can also post them up if you'd like to see them as well. Now, with those bills, the 21st, when it goes in front of the Senate, that is what we found out is an appropriations and a transportation meeting. That's a double, what do they call it?
It's a single sign. It's a single sign. So basically, once it's there, it's done in the Senate and it's ready to go. So onto the floor.
Well, and it can't go onto the floor yet, but and then this 22nd is just the transportation. And that is also asking for the same amount of money, the 18.5. Now, what we found out in our conversation with the state today is that there was already a land acquisition done. There was already an environmental clearance. So this is not going to hurt any environmental anything.
No.
It's all done. So that actually saved money with that $20 million that people were floating around. I want you to know why it has changed to this. So the other thing is, as we heard, is Gila County said that they can come up with roughly $3.5 million to put into this bridge as well, to help with that. So once this passes on the 21st and the 22nd, the next step is we need to get to the governor, and we need the governor to do an emergency clause. And what we understand the emergency clause does is that will shoot the money right into the budget, and it should go forward pretty quickly.
It'll bypass the budget process, so it doesn't have to wait for the budget to get passed before it can be assigned.
Right.
First steps first. We go step by step, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. So everybody just follow the page, pay attention to what's going on. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. We're going to give you email, info@birdman.media, that if you have other questions, and of course you can contact the page. The email might be the faster path because I've got more people that will be able to have access to it versus just the people that are locked onto the page. So any way you want to reach out, we'll get you communicated to eventually. Not a problem, and do it as timely as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. But our biggest thing right now is just we need the community support. We don't care if you live in Show Low, Phoenix,
Colorado,
Payson, Colorado,
Alaska, Canada.
Come down to the Capitol on the 21st. Be there so you can sign in on
It's
Alice.
a system. It's
the
a system.
Alice. RTS.
RTS. They've got a system. It might be
yes.
called something different. It's a request to speak. Even though you're not going to be speaking, they really want it lined down to like just 3 people. So we've got that handled. But you put people in, you say, no, I don't need to speak. And that actually will show that you're there to support it. It's very important.
Yes. And, wear your support. I'm going to be down there. So if you guys have questions, you want to see us, me, I'm there. And we just have to make this happen.
You can make signs too if you want to make signs. I was told that at an earlier meeting. And then finally, the 22nd, the same thing. We need people there
More
the
people.
22nd. We just need somebody that can manage those logistics so they have a contact person to be able to get them through the request to speak, which you will have help. Representative Walt Blackman and Representative Daniel Cook will be down there to help. They're on the 3rd floor, and they said that they're happy to do that.
Awesome.
Talked to Sylvia Allen on the phone earlier today. Same thing. She's there to support. They want to see this happen. We all want to see the bridge get built.
Yes. It's about time that it happens.
Okay. And this has been ongoing, so you'll get more of this story as we move forward. But honestly, if you're part of this community, you probably already know it's more than just this incident. It's been an ongoing situation down there, and this incident has really brought it to the forelight, and it's time to act on it.
Right. I mean, medical, people need medicine or everything. Going to school, going to work.
All of
it's
it.
affecting everyone.
Thank you. So thank you very much. We'll be posting this stuff up on the page, and please comment through and share.
Yes.
That's going to be it. Watch for the updates, and we'll see you soon.